Let's look at some talented players who could get selected on the second day of the draft in rounds 2 or 3. Teams can always find valuable offensive players on the second day of the draft. Just last year, Dalvin Cook, Kareem Hunt, and Alvin Kamara were all chosen in the second or third rounds. This year, Georgia running back Sony Michel is going to be a player a lot of teams target on the second day of the draft. A key player in Georgia's run to the national championship game, Michel has great speed and the versatility to catch the ball out of the backfield. He was a 5-star prospect at American Heritage High School in Florida 4 years ago.
The name's Sony, actually my dad named me, and I always asked him, why'd you name me Sony? And he told me, you're gonna be rich one day.
Yes, when I look at Sony, just physical-wise, he jumps out at you. He's very compact with a good length on him, and you just see athleticism in him. The overall thing that sets him apart is his mind frame. Me being that I played in the NFL, I know how important the mind is, and along with the physical, Sony has the mental capacity to heal up from injuries and not take into the criticism and just be a consistent player.
He may not be an instant starter in the NFL, but Sony Michel will be able to contribute right away for any team that selects him. Shifting over to defense now, Georgia linebacker Lorenzo Carter is an interesting prospect with day 2 potential. At 6 feet 6 inches tall and 250 pounds, Carter has an athletic frame that allowed him to make plays off the edge for the Bulldogs. We met Lorenzo when he was a 2-sport star at Norcross High School in the Atlanta area.
6'5", 225, 230 pounds, and as an athlete, that's what separates him. He's just a great athlete. He's a great basketball player, and he's also a great person. I mean, once you meet him, you'll understand. He's just a great kid.
This is my first time actually making football a priority. It's been basketball for forever. Since I started playing sports, it was basketball, basketball, basketball. But I think I started to realize that football is my future. Actually, this past year, I realized that I can go far at football. I'm going to pass rush. I'm going to get after quarterback. Hopefully, every night I think the quarterback will know who I am by the end of the night.
While he's played a mix of linebacker and defensive end in college, he'll probably be more of an outside linebacker in the NFL, and some team is sure to give him a chance in the first couple of days of the draft. 4 years ago, Deshaun Hand was the #1 rated prospect in the nation. Now, after a 4-year career at Alabama, he's hoping his NFL dreams will finally come true. While he became a highly rated prospect at defensive end, the idea of playing defense wasn't always that appealing to him.
It was kind of funny because I wanted to be a receiver and a running back, and my coach told me I couldn't be those things, and he was like, you gotta be a defensive lineman. And I was like, oh man, that's where the fat boys go, And then I didn't want to be all big and beefy. I wanted to eat abs and look pretty and had the gloves and catch balls and score touchdowns and all that.
While that #1 label hasn't stayed with him through his 4 years in college, Hand still has a desire to prove himself.
I still want to put in more work. I'm never satisfied. I don't want to be satisfied with #1. I just want to continue to be #1, come out #1, and when I move on into college, I want to be that guy. I want to make an impact when I get to college.
He's projected to be taken on the second day of the draft, when some team will surely give him a chance to show that #1 potential.